Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me as always,
Erik Icarus.
You can check us out on Instagram at REC Podcast. You can follow me personally at Roman REC Podcast, and wherever vinyl records are collecting dust, you can find Erik Icarus. Erik!
Yes, sir.
For 2 shows in a row now,
Uh-huh.
I've watched a movie.
Yeah.
And not just any movie.
Right.
A movie that was on our list of anticipated films of the year with an asterisk, for sure. And unlike Erik, I try to keep my promises. He has not watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
I
yet,
didn't. Oh, I feel awful.
Which is supposed it was like
the
movie
one
he was the most excited
It was the one.
for. And I watched Dark Fate, which is a movie that I was excited for last week. You can check out last week's episode. And my wife and I went on a date, and we watched Charlie's Angels.
Yes.
We've talked about Charlie's Angels at great lengths on the show, actually.
Yeah, it's come up quite a bit, actually.
Because I enjoy it. It was in our favorite female, kick-ass movies episode. And I'm a fan. And I was not a fan of this trailer. I was not a fan of the cast when I saw it. I didn't like what felt like a overly ham-fisted girl power thing. You guys know how we feel about that on the show. We like girl power. We just like it done the way a man does it. Just kidding, girls. We love you. So the wife asked me which movie I wanted to watch, and it was between Jojo Rabbit and Charlie's Angels.
Oh!
I did not choose. I just said I'm good for
That's
either
already out. Well, I better keep one of my promises.
You got to get one in there.
I'll go watch that one then.
And I really stretched this out long enough. Guys, I enjoyed it. It's not as goofy as the previous 2 with Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and Cameron Diaz. But it actually expands on that universe, and it has room for those films.
So it actually takes place within continuity of the other 2 movies?
Those movies happen. You actually see pictures in like this, angels, or there's like a flashback, and you see, scenes from the older movies.
Okay.
Yeah, from the Barrymore films. And I was like, all right. And then not only that, you see that there are, you definitely there are multiple Bosleys.
Okay.
There's a Bosley that's retiring.
Okay.
And so you see all the Bosleys kind of like video in. And, Charles Townsend is on the speaker.
Sure.
And is like, we got you a going away thing. They got him like some nice whiskey and a watch and all of this stuff. And it's Patrick Stewart.
Hey!
He plays the retiring Bosley.
Nice.
Something kind of weird and mildly spoiled-esque is they actually kind of like make it so that Patrick Stewart was like Bill Murray.
Oh, so he was Bosley.
He was Bosley.
Always Bosley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, at least I didn't catch it. Maybe I was laughing, but I didn't see any reference to Bernie Mac.
Oh, what?
I saw references to the film that he was in, and but they didn't actually I didn't see anything that was like Bernie Mac was a Bosley.
Oh, that's kind of cool, man.
It is kind of sucky. But again, I was laughing.
Sure.
Whispering to my wife. Being a very good moviegoer, and so I might have missed it, but it was cool. You got to see a bunch of people. There was a couple famous people that were Bosleys, like Michael Strahan is.
Hey, okay.
So yeah, Jaimin Hansu, but I think Strahan is playing Strahan in his part, and then Hansu is just a different, he's not playing himself.
Right.
Whereas it felt like Strahan was playing himself.
Right.
But yeah, fun action movie.
Okay.
Like I said, they expand on that universe, and even Elizabeth Banks is a Bosley, and she's like the Bosley taking over for Patrick Stewart. And her backstory is cool, where she used to be an angel.
Okay, that's kind of. I was getting ready to say that.
Yes, and she's the first angel to become a Bosley.
Okay,
and she talks about how Bosley is like a rank. She's like, think about it as a lieutenant.
Okay,
So I was like, okay, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the action's fine. I actually didn't mind Kristen Stewart in this.
Hey.
She kind of plays the character a little aloof. And
sure, that's all she can do, really.
But in a fun way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not in a too cool to be in this particular Starbucks.
Right.
But she's just kind of, honestly, you forget she's there a lot, which is fine too.
Yeah, that's great.
But
I like that.
She's not bad. She's not bad. Yeah, she doesn't do anything to distract or add, but she's fine.
Okay. Fair enough.
Fun action movie.
All right.
I wasn't expecting to be this interested in it.
Sure.
And if they're going to build a universe off of it, I will watch another one.
Okay.
I'll watch another one.
Did Mick G return to direct?
No, Elizabeth Banks actually wrote this and directed it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. She wrote and directed. I don't know if all of them, but definitely some of the Pitch Perfect films, and she's also in there too.
Yeah.
And there's a fun montage at the end, so stick around for the credits. There's a fun montage of the newest angel being trained, and it's by some prominent females and transgender women.
Oh, hey, there you go. Cool, man.
In the credits, so
that's awesome.
Yeah, like she's getting like training from Ronda Rousey.
Hey,
you know, she's teaching her something. You know, we see
how to get knocked out.
Yeah, how to get kicked in the face and disgrace your legacy.
How to block with your face.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. But yeah, overall, super fun movie.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'd give it a B-. Okay.
Wow.
And I'd watch it again.
A couple solid films you've seen in the last couple weeks.
It's nice because I don't get out to the movies.
No,
very often.
yeah. Busy man.
Yeah, I think this is the second time in the last 6 months my wife and I have actually been able to go get a date.
Right.
So
that's pretty friggin' cool, man.
So yeah, it was nice, and I told her, I was like, we don't have to watch a movie, but she wanted to watch one. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, good stuff.
Cool, man.
And then earlier in the week, because it's been a while since we fixated on the MCU.
It's
been a few episodes.
Yeah, actually.
At least 6.
Yeah.
At least 6. And you know we love our MCU here, guys.
Yep.
And Marvel has announced through various channels and intermediaries 5 more release dates in Phase 4 to round out Phase 4.
Jeez.
We had 6 previous feature films. And now we have 5 more. That's going to give us 11 Avengers films in the span of 4.5 years? 5 years? Not to mention, what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 TV properties on Disney Plus that are also supposed to be parts of Phase.
Right, tie-ins to the movies.
Yes. Introduction of characters, and there was even a report that Kevin Feige wants to move She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and Blade for sure. Like they'll have appearances in the MCU. Like they will definitely have appearances.
That is cool.
So either they'll have their show first and then they'll be in the films.
Right.
And it almost sounded like he was like, well, we're going to try the show thing and then try to give them a movie as well.
Right.
Yeah, it seems like all things are on the table.
Yeah.
But kids, that gives us 18, with the shows, it gives us 18 MCU properties.
Right.
In about half the time.
Right.
Yeah, it's, because we got 21, I think it's 21, to finish out Phase 3.
Right.
And maybe this is a Phase 4, Phase 5 split, because I kind of saw articles that were written like both.
Yeah.
So I actually don't know if like Phase 4 is those first 6 dates.
Sure.
And then Phase 5 is going to be the next 5.
Yeah.
Which is very possible, because obviously Phases 1, 2, and 3 are those 21 movies.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no movies associated with these release dates. Eric.
Yes.
Let me know what you think. It's crazy.
It is mind-blowing, man. Like, for them to even give us release dates at this point is...
Through 2023.
Man.
So, I'm sorry, real quick. The 5 that we got is going to be October 7, 2022, February 17, 2023, May 5th, 2023, July 28th, 2023, and then November 3rd, 2023. So we're going to have 11 Marvel feature films from now until 2023.
Right.
Disney just walked into the release date room, laid out their huge sandwich, and was like, everybody take a bite, because we called these dates, and that's too bad. That's too bad.
I think it's pretty nice of them to do that.
You think it's nice of them? You don't think it's just uber flexing?
It is flexing, but it is to say, hey, listen, we're trying to give you all a break here. We're doing these dates, so if you and your piddly little movie company want to do something, try to work around us.
Yeah, we're trying to help you out.
We're trying to help you all out.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, we did talk about superhero fatigue, but brilliantly, we got Endgame.
Yeah.
And then what we got? Spider-Man. And it's weird because now I'm jonesing.
Yeah, this year we just had 2.
Yeah, the
biggest movie of all time.
Yep.
In Avengers Endgame, and then the best, most well received, and I think highest grossing Spider-Man film.
Yes.
This makes 7 movies total now.
Yeah.
With the 3 Sony, 2 Sony.
Yep.
So it's still a great year for Marvel movies, and we only got 2.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about in our previous episode when we talked about the initial release dates that, you know, it's... I just can't imagine only getting 1 or 2, maybe 2 or 3 Marvel movies. And then now with this, we're going to get roughly 4 a year.
Yeah.
4 a year starting next year.
Yeah. So, again, I mean, I'm cool with it, but I really enjoyed the 3 a year. It gave you time to, you know, you take your pill, you go up, you have time to come down. I feel like we're getting, you know, it's going to be, I think the 4th is a bit much with these other tie-in TV shows. I feel like it's going to maybe bolster a bit more superhero fatigue.
You know,
it's too much going on. Like but these last phases, they gave us some breathing room, you know, some anticipation. Yeah. Now it's like, oh, it's been 3 months. Oh, another Marvel movie. Yeah. Which again, I'm not really necessarily complaining because if they're going to deliver, awesome.
You know, and right now we got to go off track record. We basically have 21 really good movies. Yeah. And within those really good movies, there are excellent ones, but the average, I think, makes all of them really good.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Like, oh man. You know, it makes all of them rewatchable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Any one of those movies are on. I'm watching it.
Yes. So we gotta kind of subscribe to what we know as truth. Right. Yeah. You know, and yes, we've all been waiting for the wheels to fall off, and I think we're all waiting for them still to fall off.
Oh yeah.
And with this announcement, it's like, oh my gosh, like they're just begging us to rip them apart.
Oh, for sure.
Like Kevin Feige is coked up. He is mainlining Red Bull, and he is saying, let me show you what I got, okay? And it's insane. I think that this is, again, super ballsy, because I think 1 or 2 of these has got to be X-Men related.
Right.
It's got to be, I mean, I hope.
If not X-Men related, I mean, yeah, that's what, 5 years from now. Yeah. It's got to be.
Yeah.
I would say we probably would get X-Men and Fantastic Four within this.
Yeah.
Within these 5 movies that are coming up.
If not a full movie, definitely solid references and people showing up in the film.
I would even say we're going to be getting references sooner than later.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I wonder, this just came to mind, and I got to say it while I got it in my head.
Right.
I wonder, instead of, since, spoilers, guys, if you haven't watched Avengers Endgame, one of the greatest movies of all time, I wonder with this, you know, death or, you know, old Cap.
Right.
Are we going to get allusions to Wolverine because of Bucky?
Sure.
Like Bucky doing wet work and encountering Logan.
That would make a lot of sense.
Or James, I'm sorry.
Yeah, James. Jimmy.
Good old Jimmy Helmet. Sorry, I just had to say that.
No, I can see that being perfect for like flashback scenes. Yeah. You know, like, or, you know, it's funny because in this universe, Bucky has the amnesia.
Yeah.
So I could be, and then I could see Wolverine seeing Bucky and be like, "Oh, hey, how you been?" Or maybe they don't like each other.
Yeah, but I feel like Bucky said that he said it a couple times that he remembers everything now. Even in Civil War, Tony's like, "Do you even remember them?" And he says, "I remember all of them."
Okay, gotcha.
Like there was a time where they were putting his brain in a blender, but like him having been able to snap out of it, I think he's got it.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe we get like Logan brought into something modern, and Bucky draws on him.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Like you guys have the Wolverine. You guys have Weapon X here.
Yeah. Dude, how cool would that be?
Yeah.
Oh.
That just gave me goosebumps. A little bit.
Oh man.
Because they really did. Like they mention Weapon X in X-Men Origins Wolverine, but they really don't talk about Weapon X. Like very few people call Wolverine Weapon X,
which is so cool.
I know, and they just don't. And Feige's just chomping.
Yeah, he wants to. I mean, I don't know who was the artist or the writer who did the Weapon X run. I guess you'd call that.
Yeah,
but it was
Barry Windsor Smith.
There we go. That's my father's favorite, by the by. Amazing.
Yeah,
go read that, kids. It'll give you an insight who Weapon X is, what he
was.
Yeah, it's almost a horror book.
Oh, it was the most R book I had, like, my mom accidentally bought for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice, dude.
Because, as soon as you open it, I mean, Wolverine's covered in blood that entire
and he's nude.
He's nude, yeah. Just like a little box around his package, so...
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, kids. I apologize for that. But, it's an excellent little miniseries. Yeah, and awesome. With boxes and packages, all right? But this turned into a shipping podcast real quick, all right? We need to get a.
We got to corner that market,
sponsor.
man.
Yeah, we need to get that sponsor in there.
But it's I don't know, man. Do you want to speculate on what these are going to be?
I have no idea.
You don't.
I mean. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like there's going to be a brand new property in theirs too. One of them's got to be Guardians.
One of them's
got to be Guardians.
Got to be
because we know that what the other 6 are.
Yeah, for sure.
So one of them's got to be Guardians.
Big time.
So one of them would have. So if we're hoping, one of them's got to be.
It's got to be that October one for Guardians.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. One of them's got to be Black Panther 2.
Yep. Okay.
One of them has to be. One of them might be an Ant-Man and a Wasp this July.
Sure.
Because they were talking about they I don't know if this has been corroborated, but Ant-Man 3 is supposed to be called Tales to Astonish.
Right. Which is a cool little nod.
So the July movie would
sure.
be Ant-Man
yeah.
since it's been insect based for
yes.
a long time now. And then
November.
Maybe November 3rd is Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. That'd be interesting. I feel like they try to do something team here, so maybe May. Ooh, May would be Guardians.
Yeah.
May would be Guardians.
Yeah.
That's a good. Since there's not an Avengers movie in there, but there might be an Avengers movie in there.
There might be, dude.
I have no idea. Like,
I mean,
we might not be done. They might say, "Oh, hey, we got one more."
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, with them establishing the time jumping stuff, Pym particles rather, whatever. We say RDJ's like, nah, I'll come back for one.
Yeah.
There's a possibility to bring him back in.
Well, he's already supposed to be in Black Widow as Tony Stark.
Oh, that's fine, but like as him in one of these new movies.
I don't know if they bring him in, but I wonder if they go and talk to him.
Sure. See, I would be okay with that. That's why I didn't want him to die.
Yeah.
Because I wanted him to have some cameos, maybe every 2 movies.
Yeah.
Have a cameo.
Yeah. Just like and then he just shows up in Avengers movies.
Sure.
Yeah. He's the guy in the chair, and then the chair's got to turn into a piece of armor because we got shit to do.
Exactly.
But it's.
But all I wanted was Tony Stark to interact with whoever our X-Men are going to be.
Yes.
Reed.
Yeah.
I wanted Tony and our Reed Richards to interact, man.
Yeah.
Look
into the mutant phenomenon.
Right.
I still think that there's a way for them just to like have the energy, or it'd be crazy. Oh man, it'd be so crazy if like a huge percentage of the people that got blipped, it like activated their XG.
Oof.
That'd be interesting.
Oof.
Maybe that's too easy, but
I'm okay with it.
It makes some sense.
That would be great, and I can see them honestly doing it with this new Scarlet Witch movie. Doing the House of M sort of maybe reversed.
In the Doctor Strange movie too, the Multiverse of Madness. There's a lot of speculation there.
But it's just too much to speculate here, and I'm okay. It's fun to speculate, but
like we've known where the road has been going for so long,
right?
And now it's like, oh, you dropped your phone in the puddle when you got to get gas,
right?
Figure it out
exactly.
And there's it's kind of intense. There's some anxiety, but
sure,
there's a thrill to it as well,
big time. Yeah. And I think that's how they're seeing this, and it's because we might have talked about this previously, but. This for Marvel could be do or die.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we knew the end game, pardon the pun, for this whole 1 through 3 phase. Yeah. It was all going to Thanos.
Yeah.
Now, where do we go? Like you said. And it's fun. It's fun to think that, okay, we got Fantastic Four. We've got X-Men.
I trust Feige so much. Like,
I do too, man.
Yeah, now, if for any reason he leaves, oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if they'd survive
Star Wars stuff, but...
Yeah.
I mean, let's not split our focus here because Kathleen Kennedy can't get it together. Okay?
Right.
Like, we need to really focus on the MCU and just keeping it strong. Staying the course... Doing the MCU.
He's the captain. He'll keep the course. And I'd like to, in a weird way, I kind of maybe wanted to hit some rough water.
Yeah.
They have to fail once.
Yeah. And the thing is that they have failed. We just, they have come short. Like, again, Thor 1.
Sure. But rewatching them, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
We are watching them through rose-colored glasses, like because we know where they go.
Yeah,
and Thor 1 is I liked it, but it's just okay. Same thing. With
I rewatched it. I'm like, man, this
recently?
is pretty. Yeah,
interesting.
I rewatched that one, and then the Dark World, and I know you like.
Yeah,
Dark World.
I like Dark World.
Yeah, and I that gets too much hate, honestly, and I really like Thor 1. I think it's not as bad as a lot of people think it is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But it's again too much excitement in this room.
Yeah.
And I don't want to speculate yet. That's another show.
How crazy is it that Thor is going to be the only big 3 trilogy or franchise that gets 4?
I know, right?
It's so weird.
It is kind of weird.
Because it's the weakest trilogy, but but might have the second strongest movie.
Yeah.
You know, because we think of Civil War as an Avengers movie.
Oh, that's an Avengers movie. Yeah.
But it might have the second best movie
for sure
of the franchise.
Because right there with Winter Soldier, man.
Yeah, it's
right
so
there,
good.
dude.
It's so good. And this news came out a couple days after The Rock, bless his heart, announced, "Hey guys, Black Adam, December 21st or 22nd, 2021."
Yep.
So next year, they really keep trying to play that Christmas card.
Yeah.
And I mean, they did. I mean, they killed it with Aquaman.
Yes.
And if they can get if they can do Aquaman numbers again, cool.
They'll be back in the game.
But what are we gonna do about this movie? Do you see? The director is a relative unknown to me. I can tell you, I don't think I've watched a single one of his movies, and I'm gonna butcher his name. He's a Spanish director. It looks like Jaime Collier Serra. Sounds like some gibberish. And his kind of directing chops aren't my favorite.
It's very interesting. His directorial debut was House of Wax.
Oh, never saw it.
With Paris Hilton?
Never saw it.
I did see it.
You would.
Of course. Yeah. And it's awful. It's friggin' terrible. Not even by our movie standards. It just sucks.
I bet.
And he's done. I like The Orphan. He did The Orphan. It's not awful.
Yeah, not for me.
And I did like The Shallows, the shark movie.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
It looked good.
It's
I love Blake Lively, but it looks like he's got Unknown, Nonstop, The Commuter, which are all Taken ripoffs with Liam Neeson.
With Liam Neeson, good old soy sauce hair.
Oh my gosh,
his hair looks like soy sauce. That dye, like the dye he uses.
It literally looked like he dunked his head in Nevada soy sauce.
That's why I call him soy sauce.
Yeah, that is so weird. That's so weird.
But it's good to get when you rip off, get the star.
Yeah,
you're doing it right.
Yeah, just like what was that? They had the Conan movie, and then they did the Red Sonja movie, but they couldn't use Conan.
Right.
But they still cast Schwarzenegger as a Conan-esque character.
Right. For all intents and purposes, he was just Conan. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. If you're going to have your rip-off, you got to do it that way.
Yeah, but Black Adam, I mean, I don't know. I'm a little...
Well, he's going to be doing Jungle Cruise, which comes out this year, and that also has The Rock in it.
Does it really?
Yeah. Yeah,
cool. Okay.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
All right. I don't know, man. Like, okay. So, we can speculate a little bit on this, because...
Did you watch Shazam?
I did.
Okay.
And it was okay.
Okay.
It was fine.
Fine.
It was a little below Wonder Woman, I guess.
Oh, I like Wonder Woman way better.
Oh, no, I do too.
Oh, okay.
I like Wonder Woman way better. It's just... as far as me enjoying it, it was below Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay. It was a lot below Wonder Woman for me.
It was fine.
Thor 1's better than this.
No, it is. It is. It was what it was, but... So, we're going to say that this, obviously, Black Adam takes place within that universe.
It's got
that DC universe.
If it doesn't, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh my god, what if it doesn't?
Dude, they just don't know what to do.
But this is pretty cool because we're going to get sort of a villain-led movie.
Yeah.
I know they tried doing it with Suicide Squad, but
they did.
They weren't really villains necessarily.
Yeah.
Anti-heroes. So, it's going to be refreshing to get... I don't know, it depends on how they do it. We're getting a villain as the main character. I mean, the Joker movie doesn't count.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
And I think that we're going to see...
And Rock playing a villain.
But I think we're going to see him be the hero of Kondak, which is where he's from.
Okay.
And then seeing absolute power corrupting absolutely. Okay, so the story of Black Adam, because you seem a little confused.
I am, and I do love the character, but I really don't know nothing.
You know, his origins are interesting, but yeah, you really play into the very modern Namor-esque character that Black Adam is. But so his beginnings is he's a slave in Egypt.
Okay,
and really not Egypt, in Kondak, but basically Egypt.
Right.
That region, and you know, his people are oppressed.
Right.
And so he gets his power from Egyptian gods.
Right.
Seth, Tanu, you know, I
Sirius.
No, but like they're all Egyptian gods.
Okay.
So, but the wizard is still the one who gives them the powers.
Oh.
But they're done through the Egyptian ones.
Okay.
Because like the gods that beseech their power, they have to agree to it.
Right.
So, you know, they agree to give a portion of their power to him. He ends up saving it, you know, liberating his people.
Like Moses?
Yes. But then he like totally becomes a dictator in his own country.
Like Moses?
Jesus. And then they can't the Egyptian gods, they don't they value power.
Right.
So they won't strip him of his power. And the wizard can't take it away, but then they trap him.
Okay.
So they trap him, and his essence is trapped in this amulet, and then one of his descendants down the line finds the amulet, and then Black Adam is able to possess him.
Okay.
So that's kind of
in a nutshell.
In his nutshell, that's his jam.
That's
right?
his jam.
So it'll be interesting if we see, or if they it would be kind of brilliant if we see Black Adam as a hero in his movie, the whole movie. Sure. And then Shazam comes out.
Right.
You know, so we have it take place in old
Sure, it's his origin movie.
Yeah, you know, in BC.
Right.
And the DC in the BC. Okay. And then we have him show up.
Right.
In Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't we have to fill in Shazam what happened, like his fall.
Oh.
So then maybe we kind of get the story of his fall in Shazam.
Right.
Or we just get the battle, and then Black Adam 2 comes out, and then we start to see him turn.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It would be kind of neat to see, have us be left on the high note.
Right.
And then have him show up in modern times and is a villain.
Yeah.
And what happened?
What happened?
Because then you get people to watch Black Adam 2.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
If that's your plan, you know?
That would be... Jesus, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool, man.
I feel, and it's woe is me, or boo-hoo Rock. I mean, The Rock has been trying to be Black Adam for 6 years.
Right. I remember when they announced it. Yeah, I was a boy.
He's been attached to it almost as long, it feels like, as Ryan Reynolds was attached to be Deadpool.
Right.
You know, and then it just didn't happen.
Sure.
You know?
And it's, I wonder if they're doing this, they're trying to just okay, we need to do this before Marvel does Namor.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah. Because, honestly, Aquaman and Namor are kind of similar. Yeah. But Namor acts like Black Adam.
Yeah.
He's not the Aquaman character. He's not the bro. No. Namor's he's a mean guy. Yeah. He's a bad dude.
Yeah. He's he does what he has to for his people.
Right.
And he does hero stuff. He does bad guy stuff.
If it aligns with the Atlantean.
Yeah. Whatever serves the Atlantean people.
Right.
And his own interests.
Yes.
You know. Remember that weird series in the '90s where Atlantis had a company, and he was the CEO of the company, in the world of man. Yeah, man, he had he would wear a suit, he was going to boardrooms and stuff. It was just weird. I don't know if it was a miniseries or if it just ended up becoming a miniseries because it was so bad. But yeah, there was a time where Namor was the CEO of an Atlantean company. Since they had worked out trade with the rest of the world, they're oh, we need we have technology. Right, so he's like a Tony Stark.
Of Atlantis?
Yeah, but he's not. He's just the head of the company.
Right. He's not an inventor.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't know. It was such a weird.
That's an odd place to take that.
Yeah,
sure. Okay.
Yeah, a literal fish out of water story. You know, boom, 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 kids. And on that note, I think we've got to do it. I think that's our show for today. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button. Please give us a like, leave us a review, comment. What do you think these new Phase 4/Phase 5 films are going to be? Were you super excited when you heard about Black Adam? And then 3 days later, Marvel's more Marvel movies. You can't handle the truth, okay? You cannot handle
Up
us.
in Adam.
Eric,
Yes.
what did you learn today?
I learned that I need to brush up on my Black Adam.
You do.
I need
to. And I need to find you the Namor CEO storyline. I learned that no matter however small a victory DC wants to have, Marvel just will not let them have it.
They're gonna put the boot on their neck, dude.
They're like, oh, it's like the prisoner that got too chummy with the prison guard, like he thought he was cool, and like the prison guard's got to beat him up again.
Like in Shawshank,
whoa, dude. Had to give him the old put him in the hole for a month, Yeah, they won't let. I mean, because it was quiet too. Like Warner Brothers didn't even make a big announcement. Nope. It was The Rock. Yep. The Rock was like, "Hey guys, Black Adam next Christmas. Check it out."
And everyone's like, "Oh, okay,
cool. Yeah, all right,
I might." And then Marvel's like
5 more movies. Just came in like Randy Savage and the Kool-Aid Man had a baby and just dropped 5 more movies on us. Guys, thank you so much for listening. I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
I'm still Eric Icarus.
And we will see you next time.